Hey, you beautiful twin flames, and welcome back to Tarot for You 444. It's so lovely to have you with me as always, and I'm delighted to say that if you're following the world situation and everything that's going on, I just have a little brief message, and that is that the light is winning, so keep your vibrations high. Of course, Little Red Riding Hood is here to say hello today, and we still can't work out how to make her hair less messy, but we've still been having fun with her beautiful natural curls that we play with each and every day. So today I want to focus on answering a question that was posed with regards to the twin flame concept video, having boundaries and using the REAL acronym, REAL. And of course that's a topic video that you can go and watch if you want to, but I was going to talk a little bit about what happens in the leaving stage. So if you are a twin flame that's had enough of the journey, perhaps you're feeling like you are at the stage of wanting to leave. And if that's the case, then I want to just have a little talk to you today about, what can happen at that stage. So usually it's to do with the commitment of the counterparts or the blocks that are in the way. So maybe your divine masculine and or feminine, because it can work both ways, but maybe your counterpart isn't willing to move away from their karmic, or isn't willing to move to your locality, or isn't ready for a commitment in some kind of way. And so at this point, the divine feminine, it's usually the divine feminine, take gender how it resonates and flip the energies if you want to. But usually the divine feminine gets to a point where she feels as though she needs to just leave. Now this is actually the stage of surrender. I like to call it the let it go, can't take it anymore. If we could, I don't know, who's that Frozen chick? Little Red Riding Hood. Do you know who it is? I don't know either. I don't know who it is, but I think I'd go crazy if I had to watch that movie right through because just of that song. But the divine feminine comes to a point where she goes, well, enough is enough, and perhaps I don't want to do this anymore. Because either the divine masculine's not committing, or she just wants to get on with her own life because she's not willing to wait, for something that may never happen. So two things can happen at this point where she goes, well, I'm just going to leave, right? Well, actually three things. She might just leave and, do a final thing where, she blocks the person or refuses to speak to them if they try and call or come and see her or whatever. And she might hold on to this for a really long time. The second thing that can happen is that she will state her terms, and she may even say, look, I'm leaving because you're not ready for a commitment, or this isn't working, or you don't understand me, or whatever the reasoning is. And then she can just leave. Or the third one is that she might just leave energetically, and then, in her mind she's done, and so she just goes, well, whatever will be. So she's kind of still half wanting the journey to continue. Now, if you are someone who has done my courses or is wanting to do my courses, this is where you can intercept this whole I'm wanting to leave thing Because sometimes you can say, especially if you, I don't know, let's say you had your phone and you were going to text it to them that you were leaving, this isn't working for me anymore, don't ever contact me again, or something like that. It might even just be nice. Look, this isn't working for me, see you later, alligator. Donkey's laughing at me, he's looking at me from up there. So it depends how it happens with the leaving scenario, but sometimes the divine masculine will go, in a hurry. They'll be like, no, don't go, please don't go, oh my god, I can't handle it if you leave. Or they let you leave for a while, and then they'll come back like a bit of a boomerang. In Australia, if you throw a boomerang properly, it will come back, right? So this is kind of the stage of surrender where the divine feminine gets forced into leaving. So let's use Little Red Riding Hood as an example here. So I don't know, let's say I'm her divine masculine, she's talking to me and I'm showing some interest, but not really enough to warrant her sticking around. And so what she does then is she goes, well, you know what, I need more than that. And so she turns around. Energetically, she is changing her energy, and also physically she's leaving the connection. If he texts me or whatever, I'm not going to answer, maybe, And then she goes and really has to focus upon herself, working on herself, understanding that her needs are important, okay, in a genuine way, not just in a, well, while he's not here, I'm going to do this. It's actually a genuine way where she might even start focusing on a mission of some kind, a charity. Maybe she creates her own channel, or maybe she does, helps the poor, or she helps the needy, or she helps the, I don't know, the local women's group in her area, or, she joins a club or something where she can benefit humanity in some kind of way. Maybe she decides that at the local community club she's going to teach yoga on a Saturday, so that people can learn that or something. And as she goes into this surrender, which is kind of forced upon her in a way, she ends up feeling like the love that she has to give her divine masculine can be placed in other areas. So this love that she has, first of all, she needs to place it upon herself and make herself feel great. There's a fly in here, and there's lots of flies in Australia. Oh, if you've ever been to Australia, you'll know how many flies there can be. I'll almost need one of those hats with the corks that move, Or maybe Little Red Riding Hood will lend me her cloak. I'm not sure that it's going to be very good against the flies. So anyway, this kind of puts divine feminine into this surrender stage where she goes, well, you know what, I can't do anything about it anymore. I can't force him to commit. I can't force him to move. I can't force him to leave his karmic partner. I can't force him into my life in any kind of way. And so then she genuinely needs to have something to do, whether that's her job or her, humanitarian kind of efforts, or a mission or something like that. It might just be that she's already a mother and she's going to put more effort into that, or she's, maybe even willing to date other people or something like that, because she knows and realizes that she can't force the journey. However, if you do my twin flame system, there is a way that you can manifest your twin flame coming into union with you. So this is what I want to bring up now, is that the system I made and created is a system I've got it caught in my fingernail. Sorry, Little Red Riding Hood. How embarrassing. The system I've created for twin flames is really a foolproof system, in the fact that even if you decide halfway through that you don't want your twin flame anymore, you're going to grow and get enlightenment and ascend if you do the work. So I wanted to tell you about leaving today and what can happen, and that the divine masculine can come back like a boomerang again. And quite often this happens, many divine feminines, because it's usually the divine feminine that leaves, but take it how it resonates for you. But in the leaving, or the surrendering, which is a better word, this is when, because she actually is taking her energy away, the divine masculine craves it more. So I'm not saying that you should do that on purpose. I'm not saying that you should ever try and do any manipulative technique, but it's just that when she finally says, well, I deserve more time, I deserve more love, I deserve more attention, etc., and she does that with her energy, then the divine masculine goes, oh my God, I really need her now. And divine feminine, you know that this is true, because when your divine masculine leaves, let's say you've had a really great conversation or something, or maybe you've had a fight with them in the past or something like that, but if they've ever left you, your heart can race, your body can even have symptoms, and you can go like, oh my God, where are they? I need them. Oh no, where are they? It's like this, this craziness that happens. So when divine feminine does the same and says, well, you know what? I've got the boundaries, and remember to go and watch the video about boundaries and the real acronym, which I made. It's in the twin flame concept videos. But when she leaves, and I mean, she's genuinely leaving. She's not just going, well, I'm just going to leave and see if it works. She's genuinely had enough of not having her needs met. Then he kind of goes, oh crap, where is she? Okay. But of course, with the twin flame journey, there's a whole heap of energy behind it all. There's a whole heap of stuff that goes on in both the 3D reality and in the ethereal realm, or the energetic realm, right? So you need to be concentrating on both. If your divine masculine's coming to you in the 3D reality, you need to be energetically there and physically and mentally there, in mind, body and soul. But if they're not with you in physical reality, then it's an energetic thing. Okay, so all of my system will teach you how to first and foremost ascend high enough to be able to attract in your twin flame if they've gone, and then how to manifest them back, whether they're back and forward, or manifest them back in general, and then the 3D reality gets easier to cope with. So yeah, this is what I really wanted to talk about today. And Little Red Riding Hood, of course, she's in here to help me. Thank you, Little Red Riding Hood. But yeah, just remember, the twin flame connection is a spiritual, energetic connection. And what you do with your own energy is so important. So if you aren't taking care of yourself, if you're run down, if you're working too much, if you're stressing too much, if you've got, too many bills or too many issues going on in your life, then you can be energetically blocking the connection from happening. Okay? So many of you think that it's all about your divine masculine. Many of you think that, he is doing that over there because ... Right? But it has everything to do with what you're doing, and really not much to do with what he's doing at all. So if he's acting a certain way, if he's separated from you, if he's not talking to you, if he's being rude to you, if he's not coming and meeting your boundaries, all right, or understanding your boundaries, it's all because of you. I kind of want to sing that Cher song. It's all because of you that I feel this way. It's all because of you that my heart wants to break. If every hope of love has been forgotten, it's all because of you. And then in a part of it she goes, I can't sleep at night. Oh no, I can't sleep at night. I need the leotard and the big ship. If I could turn back time. Remember that one? If I could find a way, I'll take back those words that'll hurt you, and you'd stay. If I could reach the stars, I'd give them all to you. Then you'd love me like you used to do. Oh, if I could turn back time, if I could turn back time, if I could turn back time. All right, I'm crazy now. But you know what I mean? You don't want to be singing Cher songs. I mean, you do because they're fun, but you don't actually want to be meaning them, right? You don't want to be having sleepless nights and saying, if I could turn back time, if I could find a way, I'd take back the words that hurt you. And, I don't know. The Cher songs, they're actually, just as a side note, they're actually really good to exercise to, because they're so boppy. If you want to do a workout, you can listen to Cher. Anyway, enough of the craziness. If you want to know how to attract your twin flame, get into contact with me via email. If you just want to get a reading done and see where you're at, you can do that too. Remember that these cool dolls, you can buy these on eBay if you're interested in, or Amazon perhaps. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. I really like that little Red Riding Hood. Look how pretty she is now. Wow. I think I'm going to get a rubber band. Anyway, I hope this reading, or this concept video, it's not a reading today. Hang on, let's just do this. I hope this concept video was helpful to you today, because when you come to knowing what you need to do for your journey, the journey can be so much easier. Oh wow, look at that, so pretty. I'm going to leave her like that. She looks great. Alrighty, so have a beautiful day, night, afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever you are in the world. I'm going to try and start making things a little bit more regular so that you know maybe what's coming. Although sometimes I like to just be sporadic. So I don't know, but I don't know. Maybe tell me in the comments what you'd like seeing more of. Do you like the Twin Flame concept videos? Do you like the Divine Masculine Speaks videos? Do you like the Twin Flame check-in videos? Do you like message in a bottle? I don't know. Tell me what you want, because, really my channel is only a great channel because you guys are here, and I want to say thank you to each and every one of you that follows me. that's subscribed and liked and commented and shared all my content, because I really do think it can help people. So let me know what you want more of, you know, including any questions that you have, because remember I used to do Fantastic Fridays where you could, you could email me questions and then I would answer them. Okay, so maybe questions is good too, but if you haven't got yourself a little Red Riding Hood, make sure you do, because look how beautiful she is. She makes me feel great every single day. I think Donkey's got a secret crush on her, but she didn't hear that because she'll take advantage of it. Alrighty, have a beautiful day, night, afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever you are. Make sure you go and listen to Cher songs, but don't actually sing them and mean them. Just listen to them because they're cool. And I'll see you real soon. Mwah. Bye from Australia. Bye.